See if I get a response from them. We are setting up for tonight's Sunday night flick night with B&T without the lettuce. You don't have to have me in it all the time. But if you, it's the movie, that's the key. Uh-oh, somebody's on. Better check.
Are you reading comments?
No, I'm trying to open this up. It's early again. We're just fiddling around, getting set up for 8:30. Who died, Tim? Okay, this is. Oh, I'm not gonna explain it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, people. Exactly. So I had the oddest phone call today from California. This guy freaked out, man. I mean, absolutely freaked out. So he thought he was talking to the most popular
Back
person
up,
on earth.
Can't see your face.
I mean, he was like, "You're a movie star, Bryan. Everybody, you're the king of slot card." I'm thinking, what are you talking about? I need to get. He wanted T-shirts and he wanted stickers and all that kind of stuff.
You got a dark silhouette.
Really?
You need a light on you or something. Can't see it. There's just this big black blob talking.
They can't see us to begin with.
There, that's better. Now you can explain.
They can't even see us. They can't even see us.
Why would they want to see us? Who died? This is.
Who died, Tim?
Who died? I don't get it, Adam.
No, I know. Well, I'm asking you, who died? Huh?
Oh.
Tim, who died? You don't get it, do you?
You know, it is dark in here.
I told you we could turn on a light.
Hey, you know what? Is that gonna... Okay.
What?
No, I wouldn't turn on a light.
Then why did you just say it's dark in here? I tell you, you're odder than a $2 bill.
How many are watching so I know whether to... Oh, that's right. I gotta do this first.
What?
Oh, you can't see anything. There's no light over here.
No kidding.
There we go. We're just doing a test pattern here so everybody can see what's going on. Test pattern 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome. It's early, but welcome to Sunday Night Flicks with B&T without the lettuce. Get it, B&T?
No, I don't even get that. I know. Why do you do the oddest thing?
Well, no, B&T without the lettuce.
No, I don't.
If you put an L in the middle, it'll be a BLT. We're not starting this yet. Everybody's just coming on board. I know King Kong's gonna ask, is he on already? This is only a test. King Kong's on. Hey Bryan, did you use the rest of the meatloaf to take the paint off of your walls?
All right, let's make an agreement, okay?
Yeah.
That when somebody's talking, you don't interrupt them when they're talking.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm with you 100%.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see how that works.
Was I talking and then you interrupted me?
Are you done talking?
No.
Okay, well, tell me when you're done.
I'll tell you when I'm done. See, it's 8:25. I'll be done about 9:30. That was some good meatloaf. That was excellent meatloaf. Thank you very much. I heard there's a little bit left. I can't believe it. I would have gobbled it up. So I think I'm going to have a meatloaf sandwich tomorrow. I give it 5 minutes. Thanks, King Kong. You're absolutely right. I'm done talking. King Kong always wants to know,
Okay, I'm a little dark.
did I finish my sentence?
I gotta turn the light up behind me. Just a little bit. I need more light.
Well, tonight's Sunday Night Flick is Cosmic Monsters. But first of all, King Kong always wants to know what we're having. So this was sent to us by U of M, 2 cigars. These are the Padrones. This is the anniversary series, 1964. The anniversary series, 1964, Padrone. King Kong, okay, Stogie of the Night, that's what the Stogies are. And these are from U of M, got them at the Tobacco Rose. And I want to plug the TobaccoRoseCigars.com.
Why plot?
Because because U of M found out that he's a slot car fan. And he might be watching our show because he heard about it. That's why.
Odds of that.
Have I finished my sentence yet? Don't interrupt. By your rule, Tobacco Rose, TobaccoRoseCigars.com. Plus he has Facebook.com/TobaccoRoseCigars. So check him out. Check out U of M. Thank you, U of M. Kong says try aiming the light at the ceiling. Thank you, U of M. We hope we like them too. I'm going to share. Padrones are awesome cigars, so we're going to enjoy them. But I wanted to put a plug out for TobaccoRoseCigars.com. Big night tonight. Big movie. New sponsors. Thank you, U of M.
What sponsors? Who's sponsoring this?
Are you having a good time over there?
Well, I don't know how you're coming up with some of this.
That was from ProTinkerToys.com. The CEO of operations. Just checking in.
He's not.
Dan said, I finally got the Peugeot print last week. Only 2 weeks to get. Thanks again. Will look good hanging in my living room. I actually used to work on the Peugeot years and years ago. Thank you. I'm glad that it came there safely. Keep me posted on that, Dan, with the Peugeot. Awesome. We've got some more surprises coming up with prints and paintings. The reason I'm wearing this crazy outfit, it's just a shirt and a tie. I couldn't find my white shirt. I threw it out, I think, the last couple years ago or last week or whatever. But it's my Forrest Tucker shirt and tie look. Forrest Tucker's the actor of this great film that Brian picked out. And he's one of my favorite sci-fi actors, Forrest Tucker. Uh-oh. Perfect K.
That's perfect.
Here's your Padrone.
I don't want that lousy cigar.
Okay, you just told U of M it's a lousy cigar.
U&M? Who's U&M?
Ted, the one that came and visited.
Oh,
my
Ted,
gosh.
that came and visited us.
I give up. So anyway, I wore a tie, couldn't find my white shirt.
Okay, can they hear us?
I don't know why. I don't know how they couldn't. You look good, Tim. Thanks, Tim Monk, Detective Tim. Yeah. I was looking for the sweater too. Because Forrest Tucker always wears a V-neck sweater in his films. They're really awesome.
You know, people really don't care
yeah,
when
they
we
do.
talk about this
is
stuff.
pretty hilarious. Loud and clear, we hear you.
Can everybody hear us?
Go shoot, Tim. Okay, this is Forrest Tucker look. Tonight's movie. It's our Stogie of the Night. Thank you, U of M. And I've got my tea here, Adam. I have my green tea. So you can pack sand on that one.
Loud and clear, unfortunately. All right, so if you're watching, you can get online and have it watching on another screen, the movie. But if you you're probably watching us because I have no idea why you're watching us, honestly.
Your inventive man has constant...
We're not starting yet. We got to introduce this. This is actually The Strange World of Planet X. It's a UK, United Kingdom flick, and it was titled the UK. I got to turn this down. Too noisy.
And it's a terrible copy.
This might get in the beginning. It might clear up.
No,
a little
it's not
bit.
going to clear up. You don't know what he's talking about.
UK, and it was 1958. But when it was distributed in America, they thought they better change the title because they thought it was too long. The Strange World of Planet X So they titled it the Cosmic Monsters. And what's interesting, it was made in 1957, distributed in 1958, but along at that same time, Forrest Tucker also made The Crawling Eye in 57, which was distributed as a double feature with The Cosmic Monster. And I love The Crawling Eye. Ever since I was a kid, there was just something about the whole atmosphere, the ambiance, except the eyes were a little offbeat, but the special effects, the eyes, of course, there's a budget.
I'm just gonna let him talk the whole time.
I'm just
He
giving
won't
you-
shut
No,
up.
I'm gonna let you.
No, I'm not gonna.
No, I'm gonna let you.
I'm not gonna.
I just want to give him a fill-in for the film. Now you can start talking.
No, because I'll get interrupted.
Like you interrupt me each time. No, go ahead.
I
Go
never
ahead.
interrupt you.
Uh-oh, Tim, one of the phones has the volume on. We turned them down, I think. I hope.
Yeah, I turned my volume down, but he likes.
I did too.
He liked to listen to himself talk. You know what I'm saying?
Still have to watch The Crawling Eye, absolutely, but I don't think it's public domain. Remember, this is public domain Sunday Night Flicks with B&T without the lettuce. Get it?
Why do you say that? It doesn't make any sense.
Well,
No, I'm
if-
serious. You're a ham.
If you
No,
take,
you're a ham. You
I'm
like
a
the-
ham.
Oh, you like the ham.
brother, that's
Oh.
the dog calling the cat Harry. Oh, 3 minutes till showtime. Still have to watch. Yeah, The Crawling Eye. It's not public.
It's in 1 hour and 13 minutes. You have 1 hour and 13 minutes of pure torture.
I'll check, Kong. Wonder if Body Snatchers or The Blob is public domain. Hey, James Reeves just came on board. We got Adam, King Kong, U of M, Rob Noble.
Oh, you know what? We did forget tonight is Super Bowl night. Why would they watch us for the Super Bowl? I never thought that.
I never thought that. I guess you could say that's a sentence structure. Well, they're obviously, some of it can double watch. They're watching the game probably with the sound down, and they're watching us for fun.
One? You gotta be kidding, right?
Brady and Kronk are killing it. So don't read it. Don't read into it. Lots of laughs. I agree, Dan. I don't follow the NFL this year, but we won't go into any of that. It's halftime. Won't go into any of that. We could actually. Did you say 8 o'clock or 8:30? Did you tell us guys 8:30? We could start it now.
Pushed forward into the unknown.
Into the unknown.
One by one, the frontiers of science
Can you
have
see the
fallen
screen
before
okay?
him. The science of speed, travel, radio. Now he stands on the threshold of a new age, a terrifying age.
A terrifying age. Now please comment or ad lib.
Man goes forward into the unknown. But how does the unknown
It's
react?
delicious.
The
You know,
unknown planet. Planet X.
John Bash Productions present
See, it just said Planet X.
The Strange World from Planet X. But for the American distribution, they called it Forrest Tucker. Gabby Andre, she was a French actress. There it is, Strange World of Planet X, but it's Cosmic Monsters in America.
No, we're not. It's just strange. Okay, you like to complicate things.
You picked it, Cosmic Monster.
No, I just said what was
The real
public domain.
the real title. Oh, Susan Redway. You know what though? I feel bad for Gene. I didn't see Connie Stevens. Anybody come on board? This is my Forrest Tucker.
They don't care. They don't know who Forrest Tucker is. They don't know why you're dressed like that.
Everybody knows.
Because he doesn't dress like that.
Everybody
He doesn't
knows.
wear a hat like that.
Everybody knows Susan.
No, they don't.
Screen is good. Yep. Now we're talking. We got the kids watching tonight. It's on the big screen at ProTinkerToys.com. Oh my gosh. Hi Ryan, where's your full popcorn? Downstairs, I'll get some later. Directed by Gilbert Gunn. He did some TV, some screenwriting, and was also an actor in a
They don't care.
Oh.
You're blabbling.
Nobody
they
cares.
could
The
they
team
couldn't have-
cares. We're having a cultural extension.
This movie couldn't be quieter if you tried.
See, James said we all know who Forrest Tucker is.
No, they don't.
Dan says I'm wearing Winnie the Pooh jammies. Okay, here it comes. There he is!
All ready, Dr. Laird? Right.
You have any white trench coats? That's what we should have worn.
Okay.
That's what we should have worn. Doggone it.
B.
I'm gonna need glasses after this movie.
This is a terrible copy.
Well, that's the only one you said you could find.
That's right.
Ginger.
I think if you looked around, you might have found it.
Circuit A,
Gently.
right there.
You have to, enter. Sing as you fool. Get away from there.
Oh my gosh.
What happened, love?
It all went right. Landing
That's
now.
the second time this week. You know, right. Just because they have to muck about with the current for the sake of their blooming experiments, we have to suffer. There must be two.
Those blamey Americans.
Who's going to play me, I'd like to know, if two's bust?
Fred, the old clock stopped again. Good. After that, I reckon we need just one more.
Huh.
All right, there's just time.
I always hate when they show those.
Feeling all
It
right?
always looks so
Of
good.
course I'm all right. Don't fuss me.
Would you like a glass of water?
Water? Want something stronger than that? I'm going to finish my drink.
James says, too bad the movie letters are backwards from the mirror. Oh, that's
Come on,
right.
Aunt. The things you say. You're better than any telly.
Oh, you think so?
Shall we go?
I didn't think about that. I mean, a double mirror setup. I'm in shorts and a shirt.
Lovely
Tom
night.
says, lab coats must be good. Shocking.
Now then, George, what's the idea, eh?
What's up, man?
What's up? Here's what's up. It's 10:30 and you're still serving drinks.
That clock stopped again.
Very convenient, that clock of yours, George. Very convenient.
Time, gentlemen, please. Come along. You're well over time. Finish up your drinks, please.
How is he, Dr. Laird?
Says he'll be all right. His hand is badly burnt.
Means he'll be out of circulation for quite a while.
Yes, that clumsy devil. Why did he want to go near
See,
G.H.?
there's the
He knew it might.
sweater he has underneath.
Who knows? It could be the timing is wrong.
There
Sailors
the
never to get the timing right with this Yankee computer.
Are you watching the comments and asking any
Look, that's what your job is.
My job?
Your job is to ask the comments and to make comments, and I will make the correct response.
I've got it. That's
Yeah, that's your job.
We'll have to wait for another operator.
Good
I'll
God.
phone Wilson in the morning. They've got to let me have something.
how do I end up with these? I gotta talk to my boss.
I am your boss.
Oh,
Morning,
I gotta
lady.
talk to my CEO of operations.
He's not. He's the junior vice president.
Of operations.
Yes, he's got a stop, Wilson.
That would be your recommendation.
I'm gonna be blind when I'm finished watching it.
I told you to find a better copy.
There is no other copy there.
Well, you don't know that for sure. Well, everybody smokes a lot in this movie, don't they?
Well, the sooner we close the whole project down, the better. Now look, Wilson, I am just a plain bone-headed brass hat.
I know you look like a boneheaded.
Will do.
Oh, now talk
It's true
nicely.
anyway.
Well, look, he
But I
didn't
know
said
when the
that.
experiment is successful, and I do know when it's costing me earth, even though I
Probably
don't
late
fully
hours.
understand it.
Look at how
There's about
far.
half a dozen people who do understand.
I can't even see the guy's eyes.
Then
Why are you
not?
yelling?
As far as Laird's
Because they
concerned,
can't hear me.
your research
I think
Sure,
you're
well,
why.
But the practical implications may well affect thinking on defense matters. That is why we are financially supporting the
Find
fight.
some Yojimbo. Okay, Yojimbo movies. Okay,
Do you know how
Can't
much
show
money we poured down that drain
corrupt
today?
I can't show
£250
her.
million.
Oh, guys, you guys.
Can you justify that?
Kurosawa movies because
We
it's not
can't
public
show these
domain.
movies because they have to be public
Yeah,
domain.
how many times I tell you people?
How many times we have to tell you until we become really big where we can buy the movie, then we can do it. So get everybody you know to watch this show, and we hit 100,000 or 200,000 views, then maybe somebody will pick us up for their television show. Okay? Why anybody would watch us, I don't have any idea.
I know, I can read.
Okay, this conversation is a little long.
Well, we missed it. They were explaining some of the deviant courses being taken.
Has he? He's nearly bumped off stairs and he's having trouble with his equipment. He was on the phone this morning. He's asking for more and
More? Oh, this is preposterous. I'm going straight down there this morning to get to the bottom of this piece of folly.
That might be a good idea, Brigadier. No, seriously though, Laird tells me he's already had some limited success. You might check on that.
I certainly will.
Oh. I promise to send him this.
What's everybody? It's funny how we put a movie on, then everybody starts.
What is it?
They all want their own movies, you know?
Well, that's what they want. That's called interaction. He doesn't like interaction.
No, I like interaction. But
No,
you-
they
you
not
don't do it.
No,
You get on your
no.
phone. Get on your phone and start interacting.
No, that's what you're supposed. That's your job.
Well, I'm interacting a lot, but you
All
don't do
right.
any of it.
You going straight away?
Yes, this morning.
Good. We have to soften the old boy up in his new system.
Hey,
It's a
Clint.
woman.
How many like my new layout downstairs? My Ninko and my SCX layout. That looks pretty sweet. There's your Forrest Tucker. Okay, you gonna talk about him some more?
I gotta be careful. I gotta wait till your sentence is finished.
Oh, Gil, this is Brigadier Cartwright from the Ministry.
How are you, sir? You?
This is Gil Graham, Brigadier, my chief assistant. He's from the Gill in Canada.
What fine university?
Thank you, sir. My other assistant was injured. We're expecting another one today.
You always
Oh, I'm
dress
sorry,
real
I forgot. I
comfortable.
have to tell you, your new assistant is a woman.
A woman? You must be joking.
Oh, it has to be joking. But I'm afraid not. There's no one else available to operate this computer of yours.
But a woman? This is preposterous. This is highly skilled work.
She's very
Highly skilled work.
That'd be a Bryan
Oh,
comment.
very dedicated.
Boy, this is dated.
Without a sense of humor, bossy, and infuriatingly right every time. Sorry, I know how you feel.
I'm not having this. I'll go up and see Wilson.
Look, Doctor, don't you think you better show me what you brought me down?
Yeah, but wait till we see the
Maybe we'll need an
female.
assistant soon.
Of course, Gene, I'm sorry, it's not Connie Stevens.
What John Wayne film did Forrest Tucker play in? He was the bad guy.
In this.
That's right.
What movie was that?
He's a copper.
You tell him.
No, you tell him.
You tell him. You're the ones that need to communicate.
But this is flexible like steel.
Precisely.
After that, I'll take these GF2 figures to your office. This is really most remarkable.
It has had its molecules realigned.
I think it was Chisholm.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was told to come down here.
Who did you want to see?
Dr. Laird. Are you?
No, I'm Gilbert Graham, his assistant.
Oh, I was told to report here.
He's right here in the laboratory. Oh, are you the new comp operator, the replacement for Sayers?
Yes, I am. I heard about Nicky Sayers. I'm terribly sorry.
I know. I was mad about Nicky Sayers.
Weren't you expecting me?
Not exactly. You're French, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Forrest Tucker was
Are you surprised?
was in on an episode of Columbo.
Thank you.
Didn't live long in that episode, though.
How is he to work with?
Oh, he's great, as long as you stand up to him.
I see.
Oh, Mr. Graham, can I have a word with you? Certainly. This is Michel Dupont, General Cartwright. How do you do?
Jay Cobb said layout looked drivable for most skill levels.
It is. That's what it's designed for. Just a fun layout. That's what slot cars are supposed to be fun.
In this business of altering the molecular structure of metals,
That's true. Sans and Iwo Jima, too. With John
well,
Wayne.
if the molecular structure of the alloys used in building an aircraft were to be altered, the plane would probably crash. On the count of one. Oh, yes, of course. But research of that nature into metal fatigue and all that sort of thing, that's already been carried on elsewhere.
Metal
Not quite,
fatigue.
sir. How do you mean? Well, our research may lead to the discovery of means to crash an enemy's aircraft. You're not suggesting, I take it, the enemy would allow us to cook his airplane alloys in that contraption of yours? Well, I don't think that would be necessary. I'm going to try to explain. Magnetism is a force, the only force other than gravity. It may be one and the same thing that operates over a distance.
Yep. That's what we need is clipboards and pencils. Kind of walk around, clipboards and pencils.
Is that not rather dangerous?
This infernal machine has only 10 circuits, and I need as many surges as I can
James says,
get.
I love the layout.
The thing
It's
is
fine
supposed to
spaghetti
compute and
pencil.
then fire the electrical impulses. I use a field of high intensity and with short duration.
I understand. Nevertheless, I think you should have at least 3 in reserve and 1 overriding spare. And I need 1 not in
James
extra
Reeves.
use.
I tell you, he can really be rough.
Of course he can. And he has to be against you, okay? Because you can be very rough too.
Okay, you want me to say what he said? You want me to repeat what he
Yeah.
said? Two bozos interrupting the movie.
Well, I mean, you don't think that we are the main.
You mean that they have to produce a magnetic field powerful enough to reach out beyond the machine, beyond the house?
Well, what the people down in the village are saying is...
Well, what do you expect us to do? Sit here and listen to
Is it
this
true?
claptrap?
No, I want to hear the story plot line.
No.
All right, I won't talk anymore. I will sit here and be very quiet, okay?
Are you saying all this just to try and save the project?
No, I'm not. I'm not at all sure I want to save it. Not if...
What is what?
Well, there are dangers, the imponderables.
I've got a piece of airplane alloy, yeah? Would you dare experiment on this, do you think?
Well, if our new assistant can get the computer going, we might try it tonight.
Let's go and find out.
I wouldn't say anything...
George
about
said they ordered some
about
Tyco cards
so we're dismissed.
off of you over the weekend. I was wondering if Brian sent the track cards out yet.
Gil? Gil, you
No,
want
I didn't do any work down at the bank today.
Or Brian, Tommy T says Brian looks like Archie Bunker. Lots of laughs.
Well, I'm of your opinion, Doctor. No, I'm not about
Timbo,
computers.
I like your Blues Brothers outfit. This is not a Blues Brothers outfit. This is Forrest
Fine,
Tucker.
maybe they would like to
Tie,
cook this
cheap
tonight.
white shirt by
He never
now.
wore that. When did he wear that?
Yes,
He's got a tie on a white shirt right now.
Where's the hat?
The hat, I just kind of, I wear this all the time. You know if Em sent me this, or I'm sorry. Oh crud, Rod sent this to me and I can't take it off. I wear it to bed.
Hello.
Hello.
Have you got one yet?
No.
Jane! What do you mean talking to that tramp out there?
He's nice. I met him in the wood yesterday.
What?
Oh my gosh.
He likes insects too. He's promised to give me a flea when he can catch one.
Oh, Lee, come on and listen to this. How many times have I told you not to
Monster
speak to
time.
children?
Monster time.
Tell me,
Wow.
what do you do for entertainment here?
This is, we're supposed to be watching a science fiction, not a monster movie.
No,
Television. Of course, we don't have much time for that sort of thing. Once in a while, I combine my pleasures and watch it down at the village pub.
he's got a nice
Dog
hairstyle
in the
too.
house. Do you
Yeah,
often
just
do
like
it?
mine.
As I can.
Archie Bunker.
I'd love to.
But I warn you, though, we're not very popular down there.
No? Why?
Well, they seem to think that some of our activities up there create some odd interferences in their TV and radio.
Is it possible?
Dr. Laird doesn't think so.
And you? Do you think so?
Could be.
Is what we're doing dangerous?
Not yet. But then you were thinking of Sayers.
No, I was not thinking of that kind of thing.
You can tell they're building up the tension
Yes. You know, I've been thinking...
before the
you don't have to
monsters
stay here.
are
I'm going to
unleashed.
be going back to France pretty soon. Why not?
I'm not scared, Mr. Clem.
Of course not. You know, we're all kind of, what does the English say, matey around here. Makes things easier. Think you can manage to call me by my first name?
Gee, isn't it?
Gil.
Gil. It's
I
Gil.
saw your name in the letter you brought. Micheline?
Michelle,
Ah, that's it, Michelle. I like that. It suits you.
you didn't answer my question.
About the danger?
Yes. You see, I know
His
it's
facial
like
expression, the
feelings.
continuity was true when it went
Just
back to that last
learn
shot.
to still Dr.
Close up, he
Laird
was
is
smiling.
there.
The next shot, he would look like he had a
It's
frown
large
on him.
field, isn't it? I mean, isn't it possible?
Okay, everybody's, I'm not the Blues Brothers, okay? You want me to take the hat off?
Laird. You're always telling me what Laird thinks or doesn't think. I'm asking you.
I think
See, he
you're right
wears
there.
the hat because it makes him, it makes him look
Now,
schwab.
wait a minute.
Schwab, what's a Schwab?
I have no
You're
idea.
taking unfair advantage. I mean, after all, I didn't
Oh,
know
I'm
you
getting
then.
dizzy.
Yeah, you'd get dizzy, all right.
The female scientist types that I've always known were, well, shall we say, different.
Time to break out the toy guns. We don't have them. We just have a monster. Oh, we don't have the galactic shooters.
Michelle.
Oh man, I
We
forgot
got
to
shot the
drive.
screen.
What I mean is there anything
See,
besides
you don't
your-
think ahead. You're the boss, the president. You're supposed to be thinking of all these things. We could have been shooting soft pellets at the
That's American
screen.
slang.
I
It
could
means
pause it and run down and get them.
nice.
You're gonna pause this and run all the way down to the bank. I don't think so.
Well, why don't you get a consensus of our viewers?
Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't have time right now. I just see a big blurry blob. Can you make out anything?
No, I can't make anything out of it. You go.
I told you to get a better copy.
You think we could start? Certainly, if that remarkable young lady has finished her work. Shall we go down? Oh, by the way, have you a watch?
Yes.
I should leave it here if I were you. Watches are...
See, the guy on the left is a bad
Best not
guy.
taken too near magnetic
Is he?
fields.
Yeah.
All metals in the lab are either non-magnetic or being demagnetized.
That's it.
How do you
There's no
know
danger,
that?
of course.
I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean a bad
We
guy?
should have gotten all, look at those coats. We should have had white coats. Don't you have any white coats for us to wear?
But surely tapes are magnetic.
Jimbo
Very
Swab.
smart, Mr. Brock. You're quite right. No, we don't use tapes. We have a microphone and we record on disc in the next room. Switch on the generators, Gary.
I don't understand this. Jacob says, Tim, dry white toast, and Bryan, 4 fried chickens.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I don't understand half their humor. There's a lot of yakking and not much action. It's coming up, Rob.
Is that Ron?
No, that was Rob Novell. Schwab, eh? Everybody's jumping on your word.
Oh,
whatever it was.
Schwab.
Whatever it was.
Ah,
King Kong said it gives him the impression of class.
Ah.
And what you're saying, Bryan?
Computer?
None of you were invited to my funeral.
Circuit B on?
How come we don't wear those kind of coats at the store?
Ready? 10. 20.
Uh-oh. Get ready.
30.
All ready to go?
All set, sir.
Turn it up to 11,
Steady now.
Doctor.
GF2.
that was.
King Kong! King Kong says, I'm going to send Bryan a Viking helmet. Oh, that would fit him.
Here's a big comment.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Here's a big comment just posted. Look at that big comment.
I don't have time to. I'm trying to watch the movie.
GF2.
Oh, do you want me to start reading the comments? All right, I'm gonna start reading the
If it
comments.
was, you can't read, so
No,
let me.
then
No,
you
no,
do that.
no, you wreck 'em.
It seems.
No, it was in the Blues Brothers movie when they were in a restaurant. Oh, okay.
George Lowry. Bryan is easygoing, smoking his cigar, and Tim is the Punisher. Duck. What does duck mean? Where's the
Something's
uniform?
getting ready to happen. Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh!
Get down! Oh! Who said duck? That's pretty good. Somebody saw it. Uh-oh.
What the devil are you doing?
Magnetism.
Are you hurt?
No, I don't think so. I'm busy rough game.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was the only thing to do.
What happened?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, it was my fault. I left my keys at home.
Yes, you're not supposed to have anything metallic in that room.
I was very careless of me.
Very careless. Oh my gosh.
You seem to have been successful, Doctor.
Look, what's that?
What's that?
Oh! Did you see that?
All in the Senate. All the ladies.
Uh-oh. Did you see that explosion?
No, I'm not watching the
All
movie.
in the Senate. Sea storm on the south coast, all the ladies.
Microwave dinner.
Yes, close. Is space travel now?
Thanks, Tony.
That was a microwave dinner.
Yeah, close. Could they invade us unclosure or something like that? Then we'll carry a follow-up on page 3 with readers' letters.
Where's the ukulele? It's in the other room.
Time we're through with them.
Okay.
Duck, I like that. You have
Exactly
you have
as
ever
they
saw it
did.
before it happened, Duck.
Oh, no, they won't like that.
Who, the Martians?
Idiot, no, look, make it, yes, that's it, Planet X, the invasion from Planet X.
See? Strange World of Planet X.
Never some of your vote fast you don't mind saying, sir. Yesterday you were all folding up for over
Just
there.
washed it today.
Look at me.
Look, Wilson, I couldn't say all I wanted to in front of the committee.
Hey, they're supposed to be in the picture. They have to decide.
Yeah, but it was the first microwave dinner. Remember we took the thing out and broke it and it all crumbled? That's what they were talking about. When the guy with the doctor there took that, gave him that piece, and he crumbled in his hands.
Yeah.
These guys are saying that was the first microwavable dinner.
Right.
Look. Well, that remained in
I
this
need
case
another
through the whole
hose.
experiment. It and the case and the hook it is hanging from ended up by flying right across the laboratory and almost injuring the new assistant.
Not another one.
Oh, she's all right, thanks to Gilgram. But don't you see, this wasn't in the confounded witch's cauldron.
I see.
Do you? Look at this. That fell off the TV aerial on Lair's roof. It's a different alloy. It's gone the same way as the rest. At least 30 feet away from the apparatus.
Oh, 30 feet.
You know what you're saying, don't you?
Yes. Action at a distance, the militarist's dream. Look, Wilson, from now on, this is top security.
All right. We better call in Jimmy Murray in that case.
Yes, I think we better.
Oh, Jimmy. We're going to call Jimmy.
Check out those glasses.
Those are awesome, aren't they?
Coming.
Hiya, how you feeling?
Broken neck could feel worse, I guess. Do you always take your female assistants in a low-flying tackle like that?
Depends on the mood. When I'm away from an intense magnetic field, my technique's a little different.
I should hope not.
Wonder how much you got paid
to
for these
demonstrate,
movies.
did you?
It might be kind of interesting.
Help yourself.
Thanks. No, as a matter of fact, in the show,
I didn't know he did a lot of English movies.
Honestly, I'm
He
sorry.
was in a lot of UK sci-fi movies.
Before I grabbed you last night, I switched off the power from the generators.
Yes.
That should have shut the whole machine off at once.
They did surely.
But it didn't.
Laird was pretty furious.
Think back for a minute, Michelle.
Must I?
Please.
Okay.
After we hit the floor, the briefcase flew across the room into the computer.
Correct?
GF2 was acting now.
Right.
Well,
Jake said I just posted a pic of my helmet in the fan page. Going to see if I can get the guy to make another.
There's another thing.
We'll have to look at the fan page when we get a
Oh,
chance
that's
there.
really nice.
Well, I'm not crazy to do it.
Sweet.
Yes.
When the circuits continue to operate
I'm
after
not
I
gonna
switched
go there,
off the power.
Tycho.
But Gil, what are we saying? This is completely ridiculous. You couldn't have switched it off.
Yes, I did. I checked the switch this morning. There was no current flowing from the generator when GF2 arced. When that briefcase flew across the room and all the circuits continued to scream.
There's one way of checking.
Was it?
The recording.
Of course. What's the matter with me?
I don't know.
Wait.
What's the matter?
I'm still creaking.
Let me give you a hand.
Ouch!
You don't look all that fragile, you know.
Check out that dress.
That's pretty awesome, isn't it? Mom used to wear dresses like that.
No, it's not awesome. Why do you always say, you know, you're amazing?
No, it's a neat dress. I wish we had more outfits like that. Like, I'm gonna get a jacket like that. And you're gonna get a Viking helmet. Uh-oh.
Well,
Gil, what does it mean?
Dang.
I don't know. That apparatus was receiving power from someplace somehow.
The storm, maybe. No, that's absurd.
But very likely.
Yeah, you do look a little bit like Archie Bunker.
I'm scared.
Well, so am I, Michelle.
Uh-oh.
So Laird's circus gets top security rating. That's about it, Jimmy.
Well, if you both think so, don't you?
Tony says, King Kong, I need that helmet to wear when my wife asks for
We'll
money.
take my word for it at the moment.
Okay. But what with you and Laird, freaks
storms and the press is going to town about flying saucers and invasions from Calitex, I'm beginning to feel like Dan Dare. Or I to meet little green hollows with eyes on the ends of their whiskers.
You know, there's another great series that the British made Quartermaster. What's his
You know,
name?
he's been called from Air Force Security saying that 3 of their radar stations report sighting some
It was
unidentified.
Quartermast.
Do you think there's any connection between this and Laird's work?
The actor?
No, that was the name of the scientist, Quartermaster.
Oh, right.
And Brian Denny, he played in one of the episodes.
Brian Denny?
Yeah, Denny, I think.
I will.
That detective guy? The heavy set guy?
He was,
Or you talking about Michael Rennie?
no, Michael,
Brian Denny?
Brian Denny. He was a 1930s, 40s actor.
Working in close touch with Graham, I'm pretty sure he's aware of the risk.
He played a lot of
You must
villains.
understand, the whole aim of the project now is to make the force directional.
Quartermast, something
And the
Quartermast.
best of luck.
Dan says, do we have the correct movie on? Yeah, there's gonna be some monsters soon. I just don't know when. Remember, he picked it this time. He picked it last week.
It's only an hour and 15 minutes.
Another lorry load of garbage arrived.
Brian looks like Brian Denny.
Guys, crazy.
King Kong laugh, lots of laugh, James.
We can really go down and take it in.
Right. Oh, John,
I like
first,
Brian
I'd like to have a private word with you.
Okay, I'll be back.
He's gonna be back. Here's the monster.
No, that's a little girl.
She's gonna get eaten by the giant spider.
Boy, could you have picked a worse copy?
Man, I tell you, this is
I think there's another. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. You know, I think we saw this, didn't we, like years ago?
I'm not frightened. I was just going home anyway. I don't know you. What's your name?
Smith.
Smith? We've got a teacher at school called Smith. Are you her husband?
No.
Good. I hate her. She threw my bugs away.
Bugs?
She called them insects, of course. She was very stupid.
And weren't they insects?
Some were. You see, all insects are bugs, but all bugs are not insects.
And is that what you're doing just now?
Big bag
Collecting
full.
bugs?
What were you doing?
Quick
Ooh,
shave,
nothing.
don't you think?
What?
East.
Quick shave, don't you think?
My goodness.
I don't get these comments.
Yes.
Look at the upper lip, and he shaved real fast, but he didn't get the rest of it.
Of course it is. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, he doesn't have a mustache.
At least I came here
Nice
so long ago.
teeth.
We should grow a beard like that.
What?
Well, I'll take them off then. I don't want
I wish I could understand your language.
I sound like
I
Brady.
told you wouldn't.
You sound like Lincoln.
I would you.
Don Brian Corleone, this godfather.
Oh, no. There aren't any giant dragonflies.
Man, I had the weirdest phone call today.
There aren't any giant
This guy
dragonflies
from
anywhere.
California, he thought I was a movie star or something. He
If you're up
said,
on the moon, that's different.
oh my God, it was so
I
funny.
don't know. As a matter of
I'm
fact,
glad he pampered your ego.
No, he said all of
She's got a
it.
job at our house. Only there's a new lodger coming today. I don't think I shall like her. Her name's Forsyth.
That is a
She's
weird
going to be the new teacher at our school.
beard.
We should grow one.
We should grow one, not the mustache,
Yeah,
just
just
the
the
side
side.
beard.
Lift you up. They're very
I just
narrow
can't grow it.
and
I don't have any facial hair.
well, that's an interesting
You don't have any top hair.
workshops, everything like that.
nothing
I had
like
bad
that.
acne when I was
Only
in
Dr.
high
Laird's
school.
house, of course. But it's no good going there.
Bad?
He's a mad inventor.
And what does he invent?
It destroyed all my facial hair.
Destroyed
My
your-
face looked like the one. My face looked like the surface of the
Almost every
moon.
night he switches on his machine and busts up all the television sets.
Where does he live?
My back looked like the surface of Mars.
Can we listen? Can we hear the dialogue?
All right, I'm sorry.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Go back.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You can always tell there's an uh-oh with the music. That's looking house.
Now, let me get this straight.
Now let me get this
What
straight.
you're trying to tell me, as I see it, is
What
that
you're trying to tell me I
this vessel
see
contraption of yours went on working after you'd cut off the current.
current.
That's it.
That's it.
I speak from unfathomable depths of ignorance, but is that so very remarkable?
Of course it is.
Of course
If I
it
switch
is.
off, say,
It is a talking movie. I thought there was going to be. I thought you picked something with a little bit more action with the
And
monsters.
if you wouldn't get an electric shock from the terminal. Our circuit, GF2 we call it, arced across about 5 seconds after I switched off the power.
that's impossible.
That's what I keep telling myself and Dr. Ladd.
What did he say?
Same as you did. Impossible. Refuses to listen. There's more to it than that, too, Gerald. You know, I'm not the brains of this joint, but I've been figuring a few things out during the past 10 days. That apparatus was building up a field far in excess of anything that we could have reasonably expected from the power we were feeding into it.
Personally, I think you're all getting slightly neurotic over this business. Did you say you had a recording of the session?
That's right. You want to hear it? It's funny. It's gone.
This looks like a case for Jimmy Murray.
Where is it?
On his way down from London. I promised to meet him for a pint at the Crown and Mitre this evening.
Well, they like to drink a lot.
Yeah. Shall I bring the show?
Not necessary, she's coming. I asked her this morning.
Mexican Coke.
I want to start getting up early.
These are very good, U of M. Thank you very much. These are very good cigars. Heck, real treat. The drone. Should put a little ad in again. A little commercial here. We got these Padron Stogies, these cigars, from the Tobacco Rose Cigars.com. Check them out. TobaccoRose.com. TobaccoRoseCigars.com. Uh-oh, has Britain been invaded? Now, who would be out in the woods reading a newspaper unless he's by a bus stop? Oh, it is the bus stop. All right. Did that say bus stop up on the sign?
You all right?
Yes,
Boy, thank goodness he was just driving by.
thank you.
Where do you live?
Well, I'm going to Briley Bay. I'm a teacher.
Rob said, Rob Novell said I would drink a lot too if I was in this movie.
You picked it.
No, you picked it last week.
Please sit down,
You
Mr.
helped,
Murray.
so you're welcome.
Thank you, Inspector. We're taking a statement.
Tony goes, I don't need to be in this movie to drink a lot. Okay, guys, just chill.
Yes, I'm staying there myself at Dr. Laird's establishment. Inspector, what are you going to do about this man? Well, we'll come in the woods, of course. But first, let me ask you a question.
Oh,
I
Sherlock
didn't say I was
Holmes.
going to reply. I know you security chaps. But this is important. You see, a man has been seen in the woods. And it's been reported that he has a large burn mark on his face. Tell me, has Laird been using radioactive materials?
Uh-oh.
I can tell you that, Inspector. The answer is no. Definitely no. Thank you, sir. Well, we'll have to try another line of approach. Sorry?
This was last ready now, sir.
Right, just going. Well, goodbye, Inspector. Goodbye. And thank you very much for all you.
Who's playing Chick? I can't read the Chick Sky.
What about another drink?
Not having things.
Yes. Do you mind if I...
No.
He likes to drink a lot.
You're very quiet, Gil. What's on your mind?
Oh, nothing. Everything.
You mean you feel come see himself?
Yeah. How long you known Gerald?
Why? Does it matter?
Sorry. Didn't mean to interfere or intrude.
I don't want to
Like
quarrel
that
with you,
tie.
Gil. Cheers.
About a slice.
Everybody's got a tie and a white shirt on.
Supposed to meet us here.
What do you listen?
What's that?
Oh, Bob's rather bitter.
I'll have that.
Certainly.
That elfin music you hear comes from a proper band.
I made the popcorn, Mandy. I got the popcorn downstairs. I just have, I can't, it's hard to eat popcorn, smoke cigars, drink tea, talk, and communicate, read for him.
Maniac at large in the woods.
A what? Maniac.
Uh-oh.
Well, there you are. Nice of you to take me dancing. What are all the pretty girls going to do now they haven't got Gene Kelly to dance with? Nurse their perishing combs?
Oh, I haven't been long.
Oh, no. You better get me a drink half an hour ago.
I thought you were going to have a nice cup of tea.
Tea?
I got
Give me
tea.
a glass of nourishing stout.
All right, love.
Evening out.
Hey, Mr. Packer. Hey, Mr. Grant.
Oh, hello, Art. Where's Giant?
Isn't she here?
Seen her?
Well, you see, I was supposed to be working late tonight, and, well, she said she'd meet me here.
You are.
That's women for you. Can't let them out of his sight.
Never mind now. Have a drink. I expect Gillian's had to wait till her dad's got home. She expects us to be too well lately.
No, I think I'll stroll down the lane and see if I can meet her.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The old stroll down the lane routine. It's not good. Is it this guy? This isn't the cosmic monster, is it? Oh my
Man,
God!
that's noisy.
The microphone was too near the loudspeaker.
Syndrome. That's it. That's what was the matter. We had a syndrome in the magnetic field. You all right, boy?
What the dickens you babbling about?
You understand, don't you, Michelle?
Yes, I believe I do.
Would you mind explaining? Or have you both gone crazy?
Green
Did you hear
tea.
that screech from the
Green
loudspeaker?
tea. It's green tea with a pomegranate flavoring in
Joe,
it.
look. The microphone
Hold
is tuned
on.
into the speaker. The sound goes in, it comes out louder. Back into the
Green tea's
microphone,
good.
around and out louder still, and so on and so on. It's called a syndrome.
You mean a sort of vicious circle?
That's right. And if you don't put a stop to it, it keeps piling up until
I
the
try to have
amplifier or some part of the
cups of
circuit
green
goes
tea each
bust.
day. It's good for your
Why,
health,
You
your
get
body.
your car here. Yes, well, I want to get back to
Inflammatory.
What now? I've got to see
Blood.
Dr. Laird right away. You do understand, don't you, Michelle?
Yes, I do. I think you ought to go.
Can't you tell us what all the excitement's about?
I'll try and explain. You must go.
You'll be all right, won't you?
Of course.
Come on, let's go. Gerald, I'm sorry, but this is important. You know, I hope you know what you're talking about. So do I.
Let's be practical, my boy. You make an excellent theoretical case for the build-up in the field being syndromic. But where exactly in the circuit does the phenomenon occur?
As I see it, it's between these two circuits.
You have a first-class brain, Gil. It's a
She
figure
is
that you allow
gone.
your imagination to run away with.
Meaning what?
Meaning that in the first place, you have reached the correct conclusion from the wrong premise.
Well, I don't understand.
Secondly, that you are allowing the self-evident fact to scare you. You were driven to your clever piece of reasoning by worrying about a lot of silly difficulty.
Oh.
Greek storms and the like.
Haven't you considered the possibility that we might have caused some of the things which took place that night?
I never consider anything which might interfere with my research.
Seems rather short-sighted, doesn't it?
If one always stopped to
You
calculate
should
the
have a
risks, there
silhouette
would
of
be
a
no
monster
research.
going across the bottom
Don't
of
you
the
think
street.
I'm right about
I haven't seen a
syndrome?
monster yet.
I know you're right. I reached the same conclusion over a week ago.
But you said nothing to
Because I knew you would be all to delay.
Uh-oh.
Well, wouldn't that be the wiser course, Dr. Laird?
I don't think so. We have accidentally stumbled upon the secret of producing an enormously more powerful magnetic field than we had ever hoped for. We have saved ourselves years of work, and you want to throw those years away.
No, I don't want to do that. I just feel that we ought to proceed with the utmost caution. We have new equipment, more powerful generators, but the same circuits.
We have taken great precautions, the iron fence, for instance, the direction field, better insulation, and the screening between the terminals of GF2.
Yes, well, as I see it, the screening of the GF2 terminals is the main danger. It's like putting a 6-inch nail across a 5-amp house fuse.
Perhaps you would allow me to be the best judge of
Try
that.
that with a
I've been
slot
engaged
guard.
in this work all my life.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound impertinent.
Not impertinent, just frightened. And a frightened assistant is no good.
Uh-oh.
If you would care to terminate your appointment here.
Oh my
Yes, sir.
gosh.
I wouldn't think of deserting you at this stage of the game in any case.
Please do not allow questions of personal loyalty to affect you.
Under the circumstances, I wouldn't. I was thinking more of the complicated operation of the apparatus.
It's not so complicated now, you know. It will be possible for only one person to operate.
Yes, sir.
Julian! 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 Julian!
Uh-oh. Tim Monk was right. She's a goner. Oh my gosh. Can you see anything? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh my gosh, you can't even see what it was. Where do you get these copies? Dan's off on his sleep.
Dance goes on till midnight.
I didn't pick this one. He did. All mine were classics. This is a good one, though. It builds up. Oh my gosh. What is going
It's
on?
getting very late.
Is it that I'm positively repulsive, or could there be someone else?
I'm afraid there is. I'm sorry. I just realized it now.
Gil?
Please, let's go.
Lucky them. Ah, Miss Dupont, you going?
Yes, why?
It's Gillian Betts. They just found out. Is young Art here? What's happened? An accident? No, sir. Not an accident. Murder.
Uh-oh.
Where was this? In Brierley Wood, sir.
It's a maniac.
Yeah, are you quite sure that I can't say?
This sounds like a murder mystery rather than a monsters.
Oh, you all right?
Yes, but can't we go?
You already got it, sir? Yes. You have a car? Oh, yes. Well, that'll be all right. Well, you see, we haven't found the fellow yet. And what about you, sir? Are you with the... No, officer. I'm 11. Going past Brierley Woods, I don't think you want to be by yourself, sir. Well, could I give you a lift? Thank you. Not at all. My car's outside. Good night, miss.
He's
Good night,
shaved.
sir. Good night. I won't have us upstairs. Right. Where shall I drop you, Mr. Smith? If you could drop me at the other end of the village near Dr. Laird's house. Oh, yes, we're going that way. Thank you.
I'm just thinking. That young man went to meet Gillian. Don't you think we should tell the police?
Yes, of course, I'll go back in and tell him. Will you forgive me if I take this opportunity of speaking to you?
What is it?
I overheard what Mr. Graham said
Whatever,
tonight
I
about
can't see his
singing.
face.
Well,
You see, I understand something of your work.
how much? Who are you anyway?
That is not important. I must speak to you and Mr. Graham as soon as possible.
It will have to be tomorrow after we've finished our work in the lab.
Very well, shall we say here at 6 o'clock?
All right.
Okay, I told you. Let's go.
Did he give you any clue as to why he wanted to meet you and Gil?
Not really, but he seemed to know a lot about our work.
You didn't tell me anything.
Of course not, Jimmy. I'm not that stupid.
I don't like it. I just don't like it. Who is this chap Smith? You know anything about him, Joe?
Nothing.
Gil?
Rob says this movie gets 2
Joe,
thumbs
when you
down.
took him in the
Sorry,
car tonight,
Brian.
did he say where he lived?
Yeah, he just told me to drop him here.
Yes, he said it was okay to drop him here.
That's right, he must be staying in the village.
Well, that should make it easy for us to keep tabs on him. Gil, Michelle, you must meet him tomorrow evening, as arranged.
What's the drill?
See if he tries to pump you about Laird's work. Find out all you can.
Right. How did Laird react to your inspiration, Gil? The syndrome? He guessed it already.
Yeah, that's tough. Is he going to follow things up?
Nope, he's pressing on regardless.
You're worried, aren't you?
I am. I'm in a bit of a fix. I don't like to go behind the old man's back. I think we're moving along a little too fast. The apparatus is ready to work, and nobody knows for sure what it'll do.
Doesn't Laird know?
You try asking him. I almost got sacked tonight.
Oh, no, Gil.
Would you like me to contact Cartwright?
Well, I think we should in any case. But he better not come here, not with Laird in his present mood.
I agree.
Well then.
Well, police headquarters. Royal Inspector Burns ought to be put more in the picture. We may need his help yet.
Just as you said, Jimmy, I'll phone Cartwright in the morning.
I'll meet him at the station in the car.
Well, if there's nothing else, I'm for bed.
Would you mind?
Oh, yes.
Coming, Jim? Oh, yeah. I'll see you two before you meet Smith. Good night.
Right, good night. Good night. I'm sorry about tonight. I didn't mean to butt in. I was leaving out of my business.
Isn't it, Gil? After you've gone, Gerald kissed me.
Why tell me I'm not enjoying it?
Neither did I. Funny, isn't it?
That's too bad. I'm sorry.
Are you ready?
Come on, Gil. Oh, that's sweet.
I enjoyed that.
So did I.
Hello. Hello.
Feeling better?
Yes, much better, thanks.
Like a
This is
coffee
Jane.
and car.
I'm staying at her house for the time being. She's taking me to see the school.
I'm going to catch a baker's dog. They're horrid looking.
I'm terribly thrilled about that.
When does school start?
On Monday. I've got the key from the head so I can look around my classroom and get everything ready.
You look like being busy. Lot of beetles in school. Look, I'm rather tied up today, but I thought of taking a boat out tomorrow, Sunday.
When did you think about that?
Just a moment ago. I can't think why. Do you want to come?
I'd love to.
Well, I was flying out. Got to meet my chief off the train. Oh, by the way, Jane, ever met a man called Smith in the village?
No, but I met a Mr. Smith in the woods.
What?
He's nice. He helps me look for insects.
Oh, well, if you meet him again, try and find out where he lives, will you, right?
U of M says it takes a while for the monsters to get there from Planet X.
So that's our school, Jane.
You going in, Miss Forsyth?
Yes, I must.
Oh well, if you must.
And you?
I'm going to look for that beetle novel.
All right, but don't be late home. You promised your mother.
I won't. Goodbye.
All the bitters here, George. Thanks.
That's right, thanks, huh?
All right, Mr. Smith.
I'll come straight to the point, Mr. Graham. I overheard your conversation last night, and that led me to suppose that you were concerned with Dr. Laird's experiments.
Did he shave?
And one short
You can't tell from here.
Yes.
Will you accept for the moment that it is purely scientific?
Go on.
Need a
I take a
close-up.
great interest in the subject of magnetic fields, Mr. Graham.
Why not? What's that got to do with Dr. Laird's experiment?
Will you also accept that I'm not a complete fool?
All right.
Thank you. Dr. Laird is no doubt a very
Yep,
clever man.
shave.
He must be to have built an apparatus capable of recently causing such atmospheric disturbance. However, I suspect he is also a single-minded man, and possibly an unimaginative one. Mr. Graham, the Earth has a magnetic field. Have you considered the dangers of upsetting that field? It has happened before in history, you know, with catastrophic results.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Yes, I've considered the possibility. You seem to be a remarkably well-informed man, Mr. Smith. Please go on.
There is also another danger. The danger of radioactive rays.
We're not using any radioactive materials.
I know
Dan
that.
says,
But
I
not
sure
all
hope this is
radioactive
one
particles
good
are
radio
man-made. There is another
monster.
source.
Yes, that's
After
true.
all this gabbing.
Rays, they bombard us constantly, but they do little apparent harm.
That's a cute
Because you
little
are
pub,
shielded
though. You
from
know
all
that?
but the
You gotta
harmless
find a
ones
little.
by the ionosphere, the
Once things take
so-called
off,
heavy side layer.
maybe get a
Heavier
little
rays,
pub,
sodium, for
little
example, never normally reach the
background,
Earth.
little atmosphere.
But I don't quite follow you.
Mr. Graham, the ionosphere could be affected by magnetism. It could be bent or fractured.
But surely the ionosphere is 50 or 60 miles up?
And ships at sea 80 miles away were affected by your experiment. Don't you see? If at the points of maximum strength of your field, the heaviside layer had been temporarily fractured or pulled down close to the Earth, heavy and possibly dangerous cosmic rays could have reached the Earth's surface and may have affected many
Yep,
people in strange
James called
ways.
it. Here we go, radiation.
How do you mean?
I mean, they may have been driven mad. The human beings who may have been affected by the rays will probably all die, though not before they may have killed many people. But there is something else. It would normally take many years for any change to become apparent in the human race or in animals with a long gestation period. But what of the quick breeders, the insects?
Insects? Oh, mon Dieu, no.
Yes, some insects, ants, spiders, could already have mutated.
In what way?
That is impossible to say. They could have become a different species, they could have become smaller or much larger.
Uh-oh. I think they get larger.
Oh, this poor little girl gets eaten.
No, she doesn't get eaten.
Yes, she does. Right here. Man, I wouldn't go out in that forest. Look at that egg.
That's it. Pick it up. Oh my gosh! That's what happens when Bryan goes crop dusting. Let's see, her teacher will throw out that insect you'll have. She's got to learn to stay out of the woods. Well, that could make a good omelet. With some spinach, chopped up black olives, maybe some green peppers.
Look, some of my colleagues are in a conference now at the police station. Would you come along with me and state your case to them?
No, Mr. Graham, I'd rather not.
But why not?
There are reasons. Besides, they would probably regard me as a crank.
Why, I don't.
I hoped you wouldn't. That's why I chose to speak to you.
Please.
No, Mr. Graham, the responsibility rests with you now. I can only wish you success. Mr.
He's an alien. He's from Planet X.
Alien? What do you think?
I think you may be right, Michelle. Look, I want to go see Cartwright. Can you make it home all right alone?
Of course. Darling, make them believe you. I know you can be very persuasive when you want.
Right.
Excuse me, miss. Being as you're a scientist, I wish you'd look at what our James found. I rang the police, but they didn't say much, and, well, I don't like the look of it.
Do you have something to boil this in?
Yes, I have.
You boil it immediately.
Boil it, miss, but
Please, Mrs. Hill, don't argue. You boil it. You understand? You boil it. It's very dangerous. And incidentally, you lock your door and close all your windows and keep everybody inside.
But what about Miss Forsyth?
Who is Miss Forsyth?
Mommy Lotta, the new school teacher. She's still out. She went to the school this afternoon.
Where is the school?
Well, the quickest way is through the woods. There's a path opposite.
You better boil it. Boy, hard-boiled eggs too, those are good.
The whole idea is utter nonsense. The chap's trying to scare us off. I'm surprised at you, Gil.
I'm inclined to agree. I certainly think this man Smith needs pulling in for further questioning. Do you know anything about him, Inspector?
Not a thing. But then there are quite a lot of Smiths about.
Exactly. He's too good to be true. Who is he? Where does he come from? I can't get a lead on him anywhere.
All the same, I agree with Graham. We must hold up all further experiments with Laird's apparatus until a thorough checkover has been made.
All right, that's agreed.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Inspector Burns here. Yes. What? Art Deverson's been found. Dead. Mutilated.
Oh, my.
His body was clean dry of blood.
You see, Smith was right. It's those insects. They mutated and they're hungry.
That's
Come on,
disgusting.
get up, will you, Jimmy? Inspector, Brigadier, you got to cordon off those woods. Insects are tremendous eaters. They won't take anything long.
Incredible man. Graham's right. Don't give me that telephone. This is a military operation.
Uh-oh,
Get
military.
to the Army depot.
AJ just tuned in. He goes, oh, it's morning. Good morning. Is this live? Oh my God!
Oh my gosh!
See, we need
Oh, look at the spider! Ah!
We need the guns!
Bradley Woods. That's it. Goodbye. Graham, get down to the lab at once. Well, no campus there. Touch that damn machine of his. Where's Wilson?
He should be at Laird's house.
I'll phone him. He can have a word with Laird.
Yes, sir?
Well, sir, I didn't think it was important at first, but now...
Well?
Mrs. Hale, sir. She rang up to say her daughter had found a whopping great egg.
What's that?
An egg, sir.
Who said that?
Mrs. Hale, sir. And she said that her lodger, a Miss Forsyth, was out late.
Oh, no. Does she know where she went?
She was at the village school, sir.
Oh boy.
Phil, quick, Ron is cool.
Cosmic monsters. I can't see anything.
Oh my God! I can't see a thing!
I can't either.
Oh no, a cockroach! Ah!
I think that was a caterpillar.
Oh, she's stuck in a web. Here comes a spider.
There's another girl in the woods.
Who is it?
From Dr. Laird's assistant.
Michelle! You come back. Michelle, she's in there.
I'll come with you, hurry.
This would be great if you could see it. Oh, the two insects battling it out.
Wait! What do you mean, wait? Leave this to me. This way.
Adam said, sort of reminds me of some of the live streams. Great show if you can see it.
Here comes the military.
message from Brigadier Cartwright, Dr. Laird. Oh, I can't bother with your Cartwright just now. I'm sorry, Doctor. This is important. And so is this. Much more important than anything Cartwright has forgotten about. And I'm really ready for testing. It's about that. You mustn't operate the machine.
Uh-oh.
I mustn't operate my own apparatus.
Somebody grabbed
Did you
the
say
ray.
that? I'm afraid I did. Some entirely new factors have arisen which make it imperative that all testing should be indefinitely delayed. Indefinitely delayed. How easily Whitehall bureaucrats betray red tape fetters. Indefinitely delayed.
Uh-oh.
There will be no delay, Mr. Wilson. I alone am competent to decide when this apparatus shall be tested. Not some two-penny brass hat or upstart civil servant. Now get out! Dr. Laird, don't be ridiculous. Put that gun down. You're behaving like a madman. Nobody wants to interfere. Get out! If you say another word, I'll shoot you. Do you understand? I'll shoot you. Please listen. This apparatus has cost lives. It is dangerous.
I think that was a death scene by a grasshopper.
Good shot.
Feeling better, Michelle?
You're going to be all right, Michelle.
Well, I think we've covered this section of the woods, Mr. Murray. I wouldn't like that job again. Any casualties? It's a good job we acted when we did. The woods were thick with eggs. Another few days and we'd... Yes, all right. There's to be no relaxing. Keep patrolling all night and tomorrow we'll have a thorough comb out. We better report to Brigadier Cartwright straight away. Right, sir. Good Lord. To think we have to do this in every wood in the country.
That will not be necessary, Mr. Murray.
Hmm? Mr. Smith, one or two questions I'd like to ask you. Where do you come from?
Jimmy, I'm afraid that's going to be a kind of an awkward question for one to answer, isn't it, Mr. Smith?
Yes, indeed.
You said that some of the RAF boys had reported unidentified objects flying south.
Yes, that's right. Usual sort of nonsense.
Yes, well, this time it wasn't nonsense, I'm afraid. Wasn't, Mr. Smith?
I landed here shortly after your first disastrous experiment.
Landed? What are you talking about?
This is difficult. Let me put it this way, Mr. Murray. Without being aware of it, your newspapers were very near the truth when they spoke of mysterious invaders from Planet X.
Am I going crazy?
In fact, there was but one invader. It was I.
Jimmy, I realize it's going to be a little hard for you to believe, but the truth of the matter is, Mr. Smith is the legendary character from outer space, right?
Poor guy.
Get me Brigadier Cartwright. Hurry.
Cartwright here.
Cartwright? Wilson here. Listen. Laird gone mad.
What's that?
No. Don't talk. Listen. He shot me. Come. Quick. Heaven's sake, come. He's alone.
Oh, poor guy.
We've had your planet under close observation for many years.
Flying saucers?
That's what you've chosen to call our spacecraft. We've also been monitoring your radio. That's how I come to speak passable English.
But you're like us.
Is that so very surprising, Miss Forsyth? There are many planets with the same physical
Bebop said
conditions as
nothing
here
like
on Earth.
stand
And none of them
roasting
life has
in
gone
front
through
of a
the
fire
same
while watching
evolutionary
a
processes.
bee
Where is
monster
this
flick.
Planet X?
If I were to tell you, you would neither understand nor believe me. and space are still the great mysteries to you.
Why have you come to Paris this visit?
Because of your experiments in magnetism. You brought down one of our spacecraft on the night of your experiment. Our craft used the planetary lines of magnetic attraction as their means of propulsion. That's why we were so concerned with your experiments. Alarmed, I might say. We had to act in what you would call enlightened self-interest.
Is that the only reason that you came?
No. We've never interfered with your development before, but this time your entire planet was in danger. It still is if you continue with your experiments.
You mean we might reverse the Earth's polarity, tilt the Earth on its axis?
Yes, I do. It has happened before, but then the force was extraterrestrial.
I thought you said there was no further danger from these insects.
That is correct. We were able to calculate the center of disturbance and the points of maximum intensity. This, I assure you, is the only place on land to be affected by cosmic ray bombardment.
On land?
There were some areas in the sea.
Uh-oh.
There, life will have been spontaneously created, microscopically, just as it was millions of years ago, before there was an ionosphere to protect you. You've had a very narrow escape, Mr. Graham.
Well, message from Brigadier Cartwright, sir. Will you and Mr. Graham come down to Dr. Laird's house immediately? What's happened? It's Mr. Wilson, sir. He's been shot.
Jerry, shot. Is he?
We're afraid he's dead. Dr. Laird seems to have gone mad, and the Brigadier's worried he may start his machines again, sir.
I was afraid of this. We gotta stop him.
Let me come with you.
They always get to these places really quick, you know that? Circuit A, Circuit B.
It's like I thought. Locked and bolted.
We could break it down, I suppose.
Well, we might, but it'd be a tough job to take ours.
Oh, that will be enough to set him off.
Just cut the power.
Look here, Smith. Can you help us?
Do you really want me to?
Of course we do.
Smith, there's very little time left. If Laird switches on that infernal machine, well, I understand you know more about these things than we do.
I do, sir.
We must stop him. Can you help us?
Look, how about that gun thing, the one you used to kill the spider with?
No. I can help you, but the decision for what I do must be yours.
Go on.
It is a question of one man's life, or perhaps the very existence of the Earth.
That's not a difficult decision.
For us it would be. Life is more simple for you. Your press has spoken of our world as Planet X. We too have the equivalent of X in our language. Our children learn in their schools about the strange world of Planet X.
You mean,
Yes. Yours is the strange world, Mr. Graham. Brigadier, if I were to destroy this machine, would you promise me not to rebuild it?
I give you my word. Without Laird, I don't think we could. Right, Graham?
absolutely right.
Very well. I want you to take your men away from the house. Well away.
What are you going to do?
Mr. Graham, Mr. Paul, would you come with me, please?
Yeah, Dan says unscrew the fuse.
Yeah, you cut his power.
U of M said, so they reversed the magnetic fields and the Earth flipped over. That's why the world is so crazy now.
Yeah, I know.
We
Now,
did
let's
it.
wait.
Maybe the fuse box is in that room. How's that as a possibility?
There it is.
Uh-oh. Why do they throw this stuff up when you're trying to watch it? Why do they throw that stuff up when you're trying to watch? This wouldn't have been as bad if it would just been clear. You know, so we could have seen some of the stuff.
Well, that's movie night.
They should have had a giant stink bug by the monster. This movie stinks.
Well, you guys wanted it.
That's next week. That's next week. Dan
What?
goes, that's next week. That's a good one. That's a good one. The end. The end. Yeah, that's the end. You picked it. I did.
Okay.
I would have looked for something a little better. But
What? Let's see. Public domain. What movie next?
oh my gosh, nightmares tonight. Dan's gonna have nightmares tonight. Family
Public
videos.
domain. What other kind of?
Oh, you mean a theme?
Yeah.
We could try for another monster flick.
Public domain monster movie.
Getting that from YouTube.
There you go. There's The Bat. Classic horror, public domain, The Bat with Vincent Price. Boy, that'd be good.
Invasion of Saucerman. That's a great movie.
Yeah, but is that public domain?
Yeah, all these are public domain.
You think so?
Attack of the Giant Leeches. Oh yeah, that.
Well, you got your. It looks like your flick's been picked.
Attack of the Giant Leeches. That I was a kid. That petrified me. These things sucking the blood out of people. There's a big fat guy there, and his girlfriend, his wife, wants to leave him, and so he basically gives her over to these giant leeches, and they suck her blood out. Okay, that's the movie next week. Attack of the Giant Leeches. The blood-sucking leeches. They suck your blood right out of your body.
Oh boy.
All right, so let me put this into queue. Let's see what kind of quality this is real quick.
The husband is so gross. Fatter the better.
Let's see here.
Dan said goodnight, gents.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll be live tomorrow at about 11 o'clock. We've got a lot of things, a lot of orders to ship, a lot of things going on. And we again thank everybody for watching tonight. We had 31 views, no 21 views.
Sounds good. We're losing viewers.
We're losing viewers. Maybe we'll finally go out of business.
Maybe I don't have to drive all the way from Indiana.
Yeah, maybe you don't have to drive
for Sunday night flicks. Oh, you need to see a doctor. Meatloaf sandwiches tomorrow. Thanks, guys, for the movie.
Thanks a lot.
I think. Clint says, thanks for the movies. I think.
I think what?
Thanks for ruining the movie, Brian. That's the plot.
What do you mean? Thanks for the movie.
The Leeches.
Meatloaf, thanks for the movie. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Look at how many people commented. I can't believe it. All right, see you later.